All right, new at 6, it's a sure sign of spring. The beer gardens will be opening soon. And as Taylor Lumpkin reports, they're expected to provide much needed funds to the county this year.
Estabrook Beer Garden operator Hans Weissgerber and his crew are working around the clock to make sure they're ready for opening day next week.
This is also the earliest we've ever opened by about a week or two. We're trying to get ahead of things.
Weissgerber says the beer garden will operate the same way it did last year amid the pandemic, including requiring people to wear masks and social distance. And he says he's ready for yet another successful season.
Every year since 2012, we've set a new record in revenues with beer gardens every single year. And we expect 2021 to break those records as well.
Milwaukee County officials say they're also looking forward to the openings because beer gardens make one of the biggest financial contributions to their Parks and Rec department.
Beer gardens overall have generated almost $10 million in new revenues for the parks since 2012.
Particularly in the middle of a pandemic is one of the very few ways that we have to generate revenues through our park department.
To give you some context, in 2020, the Parks Department had a record-breaking year, generating nearly $1.9 million in revenue from those beer gardens, compared to the revenue generated back in 2019, which was $1.8 million. Money that all goes back into the county.
You come here and 20% of every beer you buy, that money goes right into the county budget. So you really are supporting the county.
That helps support things like playgrounds, hiking trails, biking trails, natural areas, aquatic centers, community centers.
Estabrook Beer Garden's opening day is still to be announced, but they say it should be sometime next week. Meanwhile, South Shore's Beer Garden will be open on April 14th, and the Whitnall Beer Garden is set to open on April 16th. In Milwaukee, Taylor Lumpkin, TMJ4 News.
All right, Taylor, thanks. And a reminder, if you do drink, don't drive. Find a sober ride home. Head to tmj4.com/drive sober to see the consequences of what happens when you make the wrong choice.